What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to G-Ball Vision. Today, we are doing the final overview and review of the Sofirn BLF LT1 lantern. And guys, I've been using this every single day for hours each day for the last several weeks. And this thing is just been phenomenal to have in. I am a huge lantern fan, and I've done some other videos with this, and I've used it a ton here uh, around my studio. It's been an ultra helpful thing, and this will continue to be a piece of what I use here when it comes to my lighting aspect. I use this often to provide a warmer look sometimes to the videos. I don't use it all the time for in the videos. I'm always using it in one way or another, whether it's for lighting in the videos, similarly to this here, where it gives kind of a different look, or I just use it for natural lighting outside of even the picture of what you see here. So let's go over a few of the specs. This is going to be your 360-degree lens here. You have a hanging cap. You can also mount this guy on a tripod using this area here. So this can be mounted on a tripod. It can be hung by the hook here. Now, this is where things get very interesting. This bad boy is made out of aluminum, which is great. And this bad boy is packing a punch. We have four 18650 batteries, 3000 milliamp hours each. So we have four of them bad boys powering this guy. Nice heavy duty machining, heavy duty threading there. Now, you can charge those batteries via an external battery charger, or you can use the USB-C port right here. Now, the other awesome thing about this lantern is it also acts as a battery bank. So you can plug a USB-C into this guy and charge your phone up or whatever it might be. You can use this guy to do so. It will fit in your hand. No question, no problem. Depending on your size of your hand, it may or may not be the most comfortable thing in the world, but me grabbing this is comfortable, easy, no problem. And the user interface on this guy is going to be very, very easy, guys. It's one click to turn it on. It lets you know that it's not on by this orange indicator. And then that's that. So that way you can find it. So it's technically always going to be running a little bit unless you unscrew this and disconnect the batteries, basically. So you would unscrew the bottom here, and that would eliminate any batteries running per se. But when it's all hooked up, it will be running a slight bit to give you that orange indicator light. And that's so if it's completely dark and this is what you're using for your lighting, you can find this guy and find where to push it so you can turn it on. So that's going to get you on just one click. And then you hold this guy down 2 seconds, that'll get you to the next mode. Another 2 seconds, that'll get you to the next mode. And then so on, and then back down again. Once it gets to the highest point, it will stop. So let's see here. So we're going back down, and once it gets to the moonlight mode, it will stop. You release, push back down, and then it will take you to the brightest setting, and it will stop. So very, very easy, guys, to get this guy and use it. It's very easy to pull this out of the box and start using it. The user interface is great. Now, there are going to be some key things I just don't know because this has quite a bit of capabilities within it I think, as far as what you can do with this guy. Now, as far as the candela, you can go from like a warm white 2700 candela, up to a more neutral white, which is going to be right around 5000 candela. This has the ability to be quick charge with the 2 amp, 5 volt, 2 amp charging. It's got a lot of capabilities, guys. It's got a lot of power. And one thing I can say also is that it lasts a long time. There was a point in time where I used this every single night for a few hours at a clip. And oh, that's how you do it right there. So if you triple click it, that will take you into a different set of how you can go through the low to high settings. See how it's more of a gradual, and this thing gets really bright, guys. But I would say at medium mode, I left this on for several hours each night, 3, 4, 5 hours on like medium, and it lasted over 7 days like that. So that's pretty impressive. I've become a huge fan of this lantern. Like I said, guys, I have probably close to 10 different lanterns, and all kinds of different powers, whether it's propane, external batteries, rechargeable, AAA, AA, D cell, you name it. I have quite a bit of lanterns. I'm a big fan of lanterns. I like the 360-degree light. We're going to take this outside so that way you guys can get an idea of what this thing is capable of. Let's see if it'll stop rolling here. Maybe not. Why are you? Oh, I left it like that. That's right. Okay. Well, either way, stop rolling, man. I'm going to smack the piss out of you. There we go. I will see you guys outside. So one thing I can say right off the get-go is having that orange indicator light is going to be money. If this is what you're using and what you have, you'll be able to find this, and you'll be able to find how to power it on very easily. So that is a great idea in my opinion. So let's turn this on, and that's going to be the very low setting here. And if you're wondering, we're talking about 800 lumens as far as the max out of this thing. And 800 lumens for a lantern is not too shabby at all. There's definitely more powerful ones. I'm not in frame there, but let's take it up to 800 and just kind of go out here and see what we have. So that is, and remember, guys, this is more of a 360-degree light. Uh, so let's see. So if we put this down on the ground there, that is going to provide a nice, look at that. That's going to provide a nice little cylinder of light. Uh, that's very nice. As a matter of fact, if you use this camping, or trailing, or even throwing, grabbing it and going for a walk or something like that. Now, not that you need the full power, but that's going to provide you a nice amount of light. So let's see. So let's go to the other setting. So that way it's easier to step up. There we go. Okay. So we did the old 3 clicks. So there is a step down from the high. We'll go another one. There is 2 down. There is moonlight. There's the next step up. There's the next step after that, which would be the middle. And then one after that. And then that will be your 800 lumens there. And I have to say, that is pretty bright. Now, we will be doing some other videos with some other lanterns. We're starting to get a little bit warmer weather here, and it's going to make it a lot easier to do outside videos such as this and do some other comparisons. We can bring out a couple of different flashlights, we can bring out some lanterns, and we can literally lay them out and we can determine which ones are brighter, you know, which ones have a better light or which light you prefer. We can do a bunch of things and that'll be ultra fun. This is one of the directions I've been wanting to take the channel. I want to start doing more of this stuff, whether it's with flashlights or knives or whatever the gear is. I want to be able to bring them out into the field, quote unquote, and actually give an idea of what it looks like, how it performs, you know, and then also the specs and what I think of it and all that normal stuff. But this is going to be a direction that I plan on taking the channel. Now, we're not going to be doing a ton of that kind of stuff, but we're going to do a lot more of it. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Flashlights is something I've wanted to get into recording for a while, and we're finally getting that weather, and I definitely am looking forward to doing so. I'll meet you guys back inside. So that'll take us to the end here. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. These come in right around 86 bucks, and there's a 15% off coupon on Amazon. I will also link them from the Sofirns website. I am a huge fan of this lantern, and we have a lot more coming on a lot other flashlights and a lot of other flashlights and lanterns. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, guys. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you on the next one.